and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on Henry VIII. Today we are in Act 5, Scene 3, and we get to hear from the porter's man, because Shakespeare, once again, for the third time in this play, has like a big state thing that we, the audience, don't get to see. We get to experience it through the eyes of other people, of commoners. So we had the trial, we had the divorce, we had the wedding to Anne Boleyn, or we had the coronation to Anne Boleyn, yeah, and now we have the christening of Anne Boleyn and Henry VIII's daughter. So real quick to recap what happened yesterday, we had the king stepping into Cranmer's trial and standing up for him, and instead of letting it go the way that Buckingham's trial did, the king comes in and stands up for him and says, y'all are crazy for thinking that he's an heretic, so I want you all to embrace him because I need him to come and baptize my daughter. And Winchester sort of begrudgingly is like, yes, okay, we accept him, blah, blah, blah. So he's not arrested, he's not sent to the tower, anything like that. He gets to maintain his status. So the baptism is now happening, and that's what's happening, like, off stage in Act 5, Scene 3, but we get to hear about it through the porter and the porter's man. The porter is sort of like defending his home territory because the streets are just mobbed with people, and they've never seen so many people out in the street for something like this, and they're like fighting them off with sticks and whatever, and sort of complaining about what a pain in the butt this christening has turned into. And the porter's man was like down there in the throngs. So this monologue is him just sort of relaying what was happening there. And the first line of it is, the spoons will be the bigger, sir, because they used to do like christening spoons for people, and now they're talking about like with these new babies and all this crowd stuff like that. It's just a reference to like there'll be bigger gifts, it's going to be more grandiose, it's going to be just absolutely nuts. So anyway, as they're complaining about all of these people that have come to see the coronation, the porter's man, recounting what he has seen, says, the spoons will be the bigger, sir. There is a fellow somewhat near the door, should be a brazier by his face, for, oh my conscience, 20 of the dog days now reign in his nose. All that stand about him are under the line, they need no other penance. That fire drake did I hit 3 times on the head, and 3 times was his nose discharged against me. He stands there like a mortar piece to blow us. There was a haberdasher's wife of small wit near him that railed upon me till her pinked porringer fell off her head for kindling such a combustion in the state. I missed the meteor once and hit that woman who cried out, clubs, when I might see from far some 40 truncheoners draw to her succor, which were the hope of the strand where she was quartered. They fell on. I made good my place. At length they came to the broomstaff to me. I defied 'em still, when suddenly a file of boys behind 'em, loose shot, delivered such a shower of pibbles that I was fain to draw mine honor in and let 'em win the work. The devil was amongst 'em, I think, surely. So yeah, it's basically just a description of the chaos that is this christening. And then Lord Chancellor comes in and agrees with them that it's just been kind of huge and overwhelming, and that's Act 5, Scene 3. So yeah, Shakespeare thrice in this play has some big court event happen off stage, and we get to hear about what a giant production it was from just the regular people that live in the town. Kind of interesting, I think. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for more as we dig into Act 5, Scene 4. We're almost done with this play. Julius Caesar's next. That'll be fun. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow as we work towards finishing off Henry VIII. Mwah.